food is going down. Would you believe that? Well, Jam Fam, welcome back to a brand new week. A week where we're doing so many things. I mean, we're mega meal prepping. You know, I'm making the equivalent of 30 meals a day. That's right. I serve 30 meals a day, meaning 30 portions, right? Feeding 10. And I guess technically, what is it? Probably 24 to 30, depending on the time of day and who's home and who's eating and all of that. It's a whole lot of food that goes down around here for a family of 10, with folks home all the time, with folks mainly home, with folks coming and going, you know, all the life and stuff and things. We need a lot of meals going on. Plus, me and a bunch of my younger kids are running at the airport. Yes, we are. We also have a birthday this week. We have homeschool activities. We're making tons of biscuits. We're trying to get ahead with a couple extra chickens. Walmart delivery comes to save the day, maybe once, maybe 6 times. And as a large family single mama 9, slinging all this food and managing every day, welcome to the week. Oh boy, another day, another family race. Today at the airport, they do have the Children's Museum. It's so fun. Got cool airport things happening here, and we are gonna run on this runway. The kids go first. Oh boy, we're going. We're going. Okay, this is the kids' race, and we gotta get to that fire truck with the lights on it. We're doing it. You're doing great. We walk and we run. And our bodies feel good.
Halfway there.
Okay, here we go. Round the cone. Okay, that's where we're running, back to the airport. Oh boy, we're gonna go through the finish line. We almost got it. Woo, okay, snack tent. Pick what color you want.
All right, let's get it.
Yep, get one. Awesome. They are fueling you well. Yummy. And I'm gonna do mine real quick because I'm gonna run in a minute. Okay, now it's gonna be the grown-up race. Okay, we did it. We did it. We are doing something super amazing. Let me turn my air conditioner down. We have the first Bucky's in the state of Virginia is in our county. We are famous. We have not been to a Bucky's since Florida, like in 2022. And I think I've been to one in Texas. So this is our Bucky's. So after our run, this is our field trip. Okay, we made it. Large family meals at Bucky's. There's 5 of us. We're gonna get a cart for our stuff. Baby cart. Wow. It's like the fall merch. One of my guys just said, I feel like I'm at Walmart. 1 wall of jerky. Okay, I'm getting a mom salad. You want that? You can
put it in the cart.
You want to put it in the cart? Okay, put it in. You got some grapes and cheese and an egg. You want one of those? Okay, this one. Put it in. Okay, they got sliced brisket. You might like those. It says Club Melt. It's got ham, turkey, bacon, cheddar, cheese, spicy mayonnaise, and a tomato sauce.
What is this?
I'm adding in some olives. Good job. You're going to get meat, cheese, and pretzels. That's good. Or you can put it back and get something else. This one has like turkey slices in it. All right, final decision. Good job. Let's get some drinks for the road. I always love all their coffee creamer. Okay, decisions have been made. Okay, we acquired ices, got mom's drink. I think I might get some pork rinds for the road. Pork rinds and salad. Lunch of champions. Okay, we're on a hunt for spoons, and actually I need a fork too. Thinking over here. Okay, found them. Our pudding spoons, our mom's salad, fork, knife. Look at that. They got jalapenos and everything. The meats. Okay, got our Bucky's groceries. We are doing our Bucky's sidewalk picnic. They don't have tables, but there are people all around outside eating. Show me what a $9 sandwich looks like. So good.
It looks good.
It does look good. We got home from our race, and I've been walking, got in a little over 4 miles. And now to start the new week, we're gonna get inside, get a bath, get to bed, do the bedtime audiobook routine. I think we got another Roald Dahl book to listen to, so we're gonna get this new week going. Well, happy new day, friends. Food is going down. Would you believe that? I feel like I've just thrown everything I could possibly want to eat out of the fridge. These Egg Life wraps fell out. I had someone that was making some tuna salad, and I'm like, hey, let me add an extra can so mom can get some. So we are gonna do some celery, finish up that Costco buffalo chicken dip, have some mashed avocado there. I'll probably finish those pork rinds, and I'm gonna do a couple Egg Life wraps of this tuna salad. Who knows the story that the spoon has to tell? Since these Egg Life wraps fell out of their container, they're basically falling apart. So I guess I'm just gonna use 3 of them to be one wrap. Alrighty, I'm gonna walk while I juggle this, but I've got 5 celery sticks, the rest of that buffalo dip. I threw a cucumber on my Egg Life wraps, and I'm gonna finish those. This is my first meal of the day, about 1 o'clock, and I will close my eating window around 7 p.m. for today. So right now, friends, we walked, we did it. I ate most of that food I showed you. Didn't get to the pork rinds. I'll save those for a mama snack for later, but I ate the celery. I ate the 2 Egg Life wraps with chicken salad. I am now fueled and ready to go. I was just wrapping up doing a 20-hour fast because per my little Dr. Mindy Pelt's Fast Like a Girl, eating according to my current hormone levels, I'm in a couple day window where I can get a few more deeper fasts done. So, hey, look, we did that, and now I am going through, wiping down the counters, picking up the kitchen. We got dishes going on in the background, so much happening, and I'm getting ready to do a dedicated, probably 3 to 4 hour meal prep video where I'm finally tackling our longtime favorite freezer biscuits, plus I want to do a keto biscuit variation. I want to do traditional sausage gravy, and again, a keto-ish, low-carb, also Trim Healthy Mama S-type meal. You know, it's choose your own adventure. I want to get that variation of a sausage gravy experimented with at least. And I have many produce items that I've been aiming to do for jar salads for the week. I hope to do at least 2 dozen for me and several other folks in my household who will enjoy that. And that's some easy meal prep. That'll be a separate video, but we are prepping for it in real time today. Okay, it's not a total in-depth scrub down how I would like, but we've got a lot going on this afternoon and this evening, and I'm still trying to get in, sorry my back is to you, a couple hour dedicated meal prep. So quick wipe down and we're going for it. We have family pictures that were supposed to be done. Oh, these toasters always drive me nuts, you know they do. Like, oh, can't we just clean the toasters real quick? Pictures were supposed to be at 6, and because of some cloud cover, she just messaged me, and I think she's coming at 5:30. So I may get probably 3 hours of dedicated meal prep time, and I may be finishing up the last parts of those projects in the morning, which is fine, because I want to get my movement in tonight. I do have 2,500 steps, and I ran a lot yesterday with the races at the airport. I say races, I'm not racing nobody. Out of 303 participants, I came in 166. I was looking at the results last night. Again, I do it for the movement, for the endorphins, for the fun, for the experience, and it's turning into fun family events for us too. I'm not going to totally commit to dumping this toaster over. But anyway, out of my age group, what was I? I think I was 9th or 14th. What was it? I don't want to tell you wrong. I'll have to look it back up here in a minute. But I'm usually pretty solid in the middle when I do these big group events on the 5K level. Now, have me run a marathon, my leg will give out mile 17, and I'll bring in the last place, right? But that's okay. We're going to even do another marathon in spring 26. I'm hoping for the best. I have a big group half marathon coming up in a couple weeks I will share with you all. And anyway, might not get to finishing out the meal prep video this afternoon that I'm going to start. Sorry, just little messy things keep catching my eye. But we will finish it up tomorrow. I need to add to my whiteboard. I want to get chickens done too for dinner tonight. And I had thought that since my big oven's down and I'm used to doing my chickens, like 2 chickens at a time and root vegetables in this goose pot, but since the big oven is broke and none of my local folks work on Z-Line, will I call Z-Line this week? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Anyway, I'm gonna get chickens going in my big roaster ovens. I decided that. I may have told you that already, but it hadn't happened yet. So today might be our day. Also, let's feed our sourdough again. Okay, so I'm gonna do half a cup of flour, get some water. I'm just gonna keep going with the exercise of feeding my sourdough starter this week. I will discard some maybe tomorrow or the next day. The reason for discarding, it just helps the bacteria that's growing in it grow well, and the discard can be used for lots of projects, as we've done many times actually over these last couple years. In some ways I should be a lot farther in my sourdough skills than I am, but in a lot of other ways we're still pretty steady forward sourdough movement here. Okay, this is actually a nice little tool for stirring that. Got some nice bubbles in there. Okay. Woo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, get this in the sink. All right, so look, we've been meal prepping. I just got my thumbnail. This is how the sausage is made, as one of you called this the other week, behind the scenes on how things go. So now I'm gonna put this food back. We're gonna actually eat this food. We did 4 whole chickens. That's some, see how that's like up at an angle. It's just, these are up on an angle. I mean, how many things could go wrong? A lot. Whoop, whoop, a lot could go wrong, but we're doing pretty okay. These biscuits, we're gonna get in the freezer, filming this for a massive meal prep video. We had to do maybe 2 dozen or so using tallow instead of butter. Well, we are working through these roasted whole chickens. We just started to dish this out. I'm making plates for 2 of my elementary guys. Everyone else has gotten their own. Someone else got the preschoolers for me. So I'm getting them some chicken and potatoes. Might just share a potato between them for now. We also have biscuits. And they will probably put some sour cream on those potatoes too. And they're gonna have sauces on their chicken. Just gonna cut biscuits in half too. We had family pictures tonight, and I was finishing up that meal prep video, so we're eating later. So we got 2 little plates going out. And I'm gonna sit in my mama chair, and I'm having 2 small sweet potatoes and some chicken and some Texas Pete. Got some lard on my potatoes, and pretty good time here. So I was getting my coffee ready, and we're getting ready for bedtime things, and I have all these jars. I was supposed to do jar salads with today, but hey, look, you know, another step closer. And coming up, we've got some folks who are gonna do some bedtime dishes. And then of course, given bedtime chores, sorry, I got hot sauce on my hands, right? I was telling someone, hey, you need to unload the dishwashers again. And just a little behind the scenes life stuff. Of course, you know, things need wiped down, floors need swept, things are happening. This is the 2nd time that both dishwashers are being unloaded today, plus there's another load going in. So all that to say, because I know I don't show this all the time and I get questions about it, there's definitely days where both dishwashers are run twice, and then at bedtime, they're loaded again. Well, as life goes, we did have a small-ish, maybe not smallish, I don't know, Walmart delivery. Walmart delivery's been here. I do plan to go back to more weekly grocery shopping, and I am gonna go out one morning this week to grocery shop. But we needed essentials, okay? We were out of milk, and I'm filming doing homemade sausage gravy and also a gluten-free gravy variation. So milk was needed for us and for Mama's cooking. Also some emergency chocolate milk for happiness. We have a homeschool event this week, and I'm gonna make a couple gluten-free cheesecakes for us to take. It's one of those everyone brings a dessert and pack your own lunch situations. So anywho, needed some more cream cheese for that. I'm out of my celery that you know I eat 10 to 12 sticks a day, so there we go. Also, used the last of the butter for a bunch of homemade biscuits last night. I used tallow for the last 2 or 3 dozen, but we're out of butter, and I want to stock up later this week, but again, I need butter now, and cooking projects and life and stuff and things, right? Got some more Swerve brown sugar sweetener, some more monk fruit blend, and some more no sugar added baking chips. I will get this brand and also the Lily's chips, and then 3 bags of almond flour for gluten-free baking adventures coming up. So I have about 30 to 45 minutes before I need to run 3 of my kids out to an afternoon activity. Hoping to get a little bit of my project done before we go. The refrigerator is going to talk to us as it does. And then this evening, I hope to have another 2-hour project block. And then I'm hopeful tomorrow morning to get another little block for what's ever left. we'll see how it all works out. Alrighty friends, I have been filming making traditional homemade sausage gravy, and I am going to finish that. I need to get it in a different storage container for now, clean my cast iron pans, and then I'm going to do some gluten-free sausage gravy, which pretty much some almond flour, cream cheese situation. We are officially through 2 of the 4 chickens that I big batch meal prepped last night. And I'm heating up right now for my 8-year-old some chicken and red potato. He wanted some butter on it, so I'm just doing some little butter chunks around, and we will just heat this up in the microwave. I have 1 teen at an evening activity, and in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna flip around and go pick them back up from that. Like I shared with you, this is the first time in 2 years we are doing consistent sports activities. We're giving it a go, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. Alrighty, so we've got these biscuits that we're gonna package up. That'll be going with our big tub of gravy that I made. I also have a late evening gluten-free baker. And so this is life with me. These are the individually wrapped homemade biscuits, sausage patty. We've got 32 of them that are done. We also have my emergency sugar-free crunchy. This is my favorite. Almond butter, that's what that is. Anyway, I've put not yet on all of these because I still have to get the thumbnail for this video. It's the matrix and the layers we live in. Today, again, it's chicken, it's potatoes, it's all that food I meal prepped yesterday. Keep eating that. We've got 1.5 chickens now by this evening. Those will be gone tomorrow. This whole sausage biscuit and my tub of gravy and all the other things that I'm working on for this project, we can start eating tomorrow night once I get my thumbnail, which is my picture that you all see before you click on the video. Once I get that. So I have a shelf in the big refrigerator that just has different things that says not yet, but everybody knows what it's like to live here. So meal prepping for tomorrow night, where they can have biscuits and gravy for dinner, and these are the biscuits. And these turned out oh so nice between the butter biscuits and also the tallow biscuits. Nice and thick. All right, friends, good morning. It has been raining, but we are getting our first run of the weekend. My goal is to get 4 in. The leaves they're leaving. They're leafing and they're leaving. It is fall just a few days away. So I got dressed and ready for the day. Tiva's activated. Just pulled. I think there might be one more portion amount from the 4 chickens to pull chicken off of. But this is what I could pull off of one of the chickens. Got 1 red potato, threw some of that delicious chicken fat on top of it. Gonna microwave it as we do. Throw some hot sauce on it. While that is happening, you know what we do. Mashed avocado cup, celery, and this is my breakfast. And it's about 10:40. I'll probably be eating about 10:45-ish or so. Alrighty, on the way back for appointments, so we've got a medium Oreo blizzard and a medium Heath blizzard going out to these guys. Well, good morning, friends. I did 1.5 miles. Not the run I wanted to do this morning, but the run I got done. So kids are singing. You hear a lot going on in the universe. We have a homeschool event today, so I'm going to eat this and get moving forward. I remember what I was doing. I'm getting the gluten-free, sugar-free cheesecakes I made last night out because we are going to take one to our event. Let's see, is this the one? That's a full one. So some families bring their lunch to eat and then there's a dessert table, and I just decided instead of hauling all that food, we're eating lunch now, which people are eating a variety of things. I'm going to get this brownie cheesecake ready to go. Then we will go and we will enjoy the dessert table with all the other families. We're getting dressed and ready around here. I'm putting one of these gluten-free, low-carb biscuits in the microwave. 1 minute in the microwave, and these are perfection. So I need to make a little, I guess at least a little sticky note that just says sugar-free, gluten-free, low-carb brownie cheesecake, which is why the top of it is dark like a brownie. Maybe I'll make smaller little slices here. I was thinking about even taking it out and putting it in something else. I don't know. I'm gonna eat this biscuit and be able to think more thoughts. But here's what it looks like when you pop a slice out. Played for so many hours in the heat. What I like to do when we are done with our big playtime is I run to McDonald's. I get everyone sweet tea or unsweetened tea. This is unsweetened, but I take my stevia with me. And now we have a little bit of time at home before we flip around and go back out for the evening. And real quick, while I'm thinking of it, we are gonna discard and then feed some sourdough. We have some paper towels out. Who are we? I don't normally use paper towels, but we got some out the other day. We got a variety of things out. So I'm gonna discard some of this. Probably a good bit. Why not? I'm not doing sourdough right now. At least not this week. And we will do fun things with the discard too, as we do. But I just wanted to get back in the habit of, well, I wanted to wake my sourdough up, and I see the bubbles in there already looking at me, so I'm just going to feed it again. And I will have days and days and days where I feed it. I don't always discard every day, but it's been a few days. And honestly, I'm going to pour what I've been feeding my sourdough into this clean jar. I have yet to grow mold or anything exciting on my sourdough, but you know, if it was going to happen, it would be me doing it. So I'm just going to let this sit here precariously, but my kids are pretty worn out. I got one in a bubble bath for fun, one waiting for a turn in the bubble bath, different ones doing different things, so I don't think they're going to be hanging out bumping things around the kitchen, although we did put that flour in. So let me stir this real quick. And then as we do, when we get back to baking some sourdough, we will just start with our artisan loaves, which is Lisa's easy sourdough bread recipe. We'll just get a bunch going. That will warm us up again. And then we'll decide what we're doing from there. I guess, well, you know what next thing comes in my mind? Bagels. As we've done several times. So we've got a birthday dinner out situation and we are picking our food. This is what I get a lot, but with no tortillas. And I might also add this on. Happy new day. Actually that goes on there. So these are let me think. It's early. Second cup of coffee hasn't hit. These are the gluten-free sausage biscuits that are in here. This is some regular gravy. These are gluten-free sausage biscuits that need to go down in the freezer. This is from the big cooking project I finished yesterday. And then back here, these are these are loose gluten-free biscuits. So lots of good gluten-free things. Now this is a cover up and get in the fridge job I had some big kids do last night. So Mama needs to go through these today. Also here, just lots of foil happening. We got 3, probably 2.5 gluten-free, sugar-free cheesecakes. And we are going to take 1 to 2 of these. These are the brownie cheesecakes from the Trim Healthy Future cookbook. I want to get those cut up and just presented in some nice way. We have a big homeschool group event today with, I don't know, 50 to 100 people, not sure, but everyone's supposed to bring a dessert. So we're going to bring those. And then here is what is left of the gluten-free sausage gravy. And I will say all of my homemade from scratch traditional biscuits were eaten last night. I think there's 1 left. Yes, I see. Nope. So anyway, the rest of the household, well, number 1, they have the option of using some gluten-free biscuits too. And then they can do things like we have some great value bread here. So you can have this homemade sausage gravy over some toast too. Well, friends, I got 2 of our low-carb sausage biscuits. I've got dangling from my pinky a bag of celery, some mashed avocados, cups. I've got my How to Not Get Sick by Dr. Ben Binkman book that I'm going to loan to a friend. Got my bag of supplements under there. So eating my first meal of the day as I run out the door. So we've been moving along with our day. We got school done. I got a little over 3-mile run done. Some of my elementary kids, they walked a bunch with me this morning. Making Christmas plans already, all the fun things. Got some in the sunshine, a few finishing up a last few school projects, but good day. I am proud of us. I got a video downloading, bunch of files uploading, got 2 thumbnails done, just marching on. Made some phone calls, left some messages, we're doing the thing. So these are absolutely delicious, and I usually do my celery first, but these are warmed up. So maybe I'm doing opposite today. It's opposite day. So no one has been mad about these at all. Everyone, they ate all my homemade traditional from scratch biscuits, and now they're eating through the gluten-free stash. I finished all this big meal prep Monday night. I'm pausing because I'm wondering if it was Tuesday night. I think it was Monday night. Thinking through my days of the week. No, it was Tuesday night. Okay, stay with me. We're doing it. I finished the first half where I prepped the homemade biscuits Monday, and then Tuesday I did all the gluten-free stuff too. Amazon delivery is here as it should be. No, that's actually Walmart. I couldn't find my hydration vest, which is my running vest that carries like 2 liters of water. Could not find that, and I have a 10-mile mountain running, trail running event tomorrow. Yay! So I couldn't find that vest, so my local Walmart delivery is just bringing me one, and that is fantastic. Now, 2 of my guys and I were heading to the city. We're gonna do a Sharp Shopper today. We are heading on out. It is my 2nd time at Sharp Shopper this month. I'm not mad about it. Blue corn chips, are they there? I don't know, I'm gonna find out. Taco shells, are they there? I don't know, we're gonna find out. So let's go do that now. We are back from Sharp Shopper, and while we were gone, Walmart did the shopping for me. So this is the backpack that I got. It's got 2 liters of hydration in it, and this little straw. I have a a running vest too. I just know it's somewhere, but we'll find it, with pockets for snacks and things. But I also got this running belt, and I'm just prioritizing where all the places I can shove some mango, right? And this has even more water options. There's supposed to be snack stations, but it's just a whole thing doing these trail runs in the mountains, and there will be so many other people there, and professional level people and people who do this often and well. This is just my first big trail run experience, and I'm excited. So thanks for the delivery, Walmart. So I know this looks like bloody murder biscuits, but something happened, frozen fruit put in the freezer, something dripped down, something probably got a little too defrosted. These biscuits have stories to tell because they live here, but the actual biscuits didn't get berry juice all over them. And we have some gravy left, so we are going to wrap up the biscuits and gravy this evening. Plus, I set out, I don't know, does anyone want to microwave some pork sausage? You never know. This will be dinner tonight. And then we've got some chicken defrosting for the weekend and some other options coming up. All right, friends, so I just brought this up. This is kind of my weekend meal planning and into the next week, because the canning stuff still judging us, and butternut squash, it's going to meet its destiny coming next week. I mean, maybe I'll get to roast one this weekend. We'll see. Anyway, we've got the gravy and the biscuits over there. That's for dinner tonight. So I'm putting into the big refrigerator 2 of these chickens to defrost. And I'm thinking we'll do like we do, chicken in a pot and potatoes. And we got some carrots from Sharp Shopper today. So that will be tomorrow night's dinner. I got some good lunch meat deals at Sharp Shopper today, so I'm also just going to throw this frozen salami in with the lunch meat that's in the refrigerator. I'm bringing up 4 packs of bacon. At some point, we will do bacon over the next 2 to 3 days. I also got these at Sharp Shopper. They're gluten-free, which I know some people are like, Jamerrill, meat's gluten-free. Well, whenever you get marinating and doing things, these specifically say gluten-free. So these are 1.5 pounds each. And when I bought them at Sharp Shopper, I just figured, well, at some point we will throw these in the slow cooker and maybe do some rice or some other sides with them. It'll be choose your own adventure at the time. I also had these packs of chicken tenderloins from some I feel like it's library books, right? This is from some Blackstone Cooking a few weeks ago, and I just didn't get to these 3 packs. So we have those. Those are 2.5 pounds. Yeah, these prep would be options for a few days. And then this is, I obviously have ice building up in some different freezers because why not? But this is a cabbage lasagna. So probably what I will do is tomorrow we'll do the chicken and some root vegetables, and I'll do a cabbage lasagna. And hopefully that'll be like weekend food. And then rolling into the new week, we could do something like these in the slow cooker on Monday, and then these in the sheet pan on Tuesday, and go from there. And the bacon just goes along. Hey, look, we got bacon to cook, and the salami. I have some people that'll snack on it, but also will go on sandwiches. So this is our little rolling into the weekend meal prep.